Welcome back to the show. Tonight we're doing something a little different. This is the gold copper amalgam I've recovered during my previous video, Gold from Electronics. Tonight I'm going to be melting it all together in one button with some old timers flux. The ingredients are baking soda, baking powder, flour, and borax. Remember, this was 1 troy ounce exactly. Set this little jar aside. My custom mix of the old timers flux. Quite a bit of it. I think 3 or 4 scoops would be perfectly suffice. Don't forget to stir it up thoroughly. Load up the smelter. Crucibles are right here. Make sure to center as best as possible. Close her up. Get your cone molds in place to heat up. Now you gotta turn on the propane and spark this baby up. Hold on to your eyelashes. Woo! You see how the flames are spinning around in a vortex? That is exactly what you want to see in this process. That crucible is very center. Once that melt is complete, I will be melting this metal from another previous video when I utilized the fire pit as a smelter integrated into a Raku glazing fire. If this process works, that flux should carry the copper into the slag, leaving hopefully only gold. Again, I've never personally tried this process with electronics before. I'm hoping to have a good yield at the end. Good pour. Gotta let that cool off, put in the other metal and the other flux, and get the other one started. The other metal. Let me get some flux in there real quick. Same flux I use every time. This stuff works great. Still hot, ready to go. I believe I am currently dealing with some steel contaminants in that melt because of when I did the backyard smelt process. It melded the steel dish that was on the bottom of the fire pit. I may not be able to melt it. I need new gloves. Things are getting thin, burning my hands up. That's not so bad. Thought there'd be a big old chunk in there. Well, there is. At least it poured out separately. That's probably my iron, and that's my silver and copper. Time to let them cool down and break off the slag and weigh them up and see what I actually collected from the electronics. Time to flip them. difficult. There we go. Let these cool off some more. Let's move this process along just a little bit faster. Got a bowl of water here. Good. There we go. Should be cool enough to handle now. One button there. Good button there. A little bit of a third one there. Let's get a weight. The button from the first melt. I lost quite a bit. Let's look at it in grams. Wow. Quite a bit less than a troy ounce. Let's look at the metal collected during the second melt. 17.88. That's the copper silver amalgam from the Lizard Cove. Here's the other button that guarantees iron contaminant. Much closer look at the metal collected during this process. Definitely eliminated a lot of copper in this one. That was the most important project of this video. The fact that it actually worked, taking the electronics apart and refining it into the precious metals without using chemicals whatsoever. Thank you for watching Silver Spike Prospecting. Have a wonderful night, everybody.